Roy and Abbott.
I'm Buffy.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
Get away from her, you...
You're gonna see some serious assembly. Assemble.
It's Friday Night SmackDown after WrestleMania. It's going to be a big one. It's been a big hour so far. Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton. Actually, a decent match. I know a lot of people giving Jade some stuff, but hey, she's improving. I'm Zach from West Coast Podcast. How you doing? We're kicking off the weekend right now. We're going to be watching SmackDown. Aleister Black will be debuting again in WWE, fresh off being Malachi Black in AEW. So get your thoughts in on all of that and how his presentation and his look is and who jobs out to him. Also, Knock and I will be going to TNA Rebellion here in Los Angeles. Naomi interferes. Great outfit yet again. We'll be going to TNA Rebellion this Sunday. So make sure you're locked into the station. We've got tons of stuff coming this Sunday. We're going to go through the full card and get your predictions on what you think is going to happen because it ties into NXT. How cool is that? Hassan is here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday weekend, Hassan Terrell. Thank you for always being here. Coming up next Saturday morning. So is it tomorrow or is it next week? Let us know, Hassan. All right, Naomi and Jade is not done. I'm glad it's not. This is a Backlash match. This is a Backlash feud. I like it. Man. Oh, that's a good bump by Jade. Next Saturday is the birthday. Well, we'll wish you a happy birthday every day until then. Let us know if you're doing anything fun. Naomi backing away from Tiffany Stratton a little bit. Okay. When will Aleister Black debut tonight? Do you think it's coming up soon? Do you think it'll be top of the hour? Nia Jax is back. She is going to go after Tiffany Stratton now. Now the feud continues. I guess we should have continued earlier, but hey, we're getting there. Mr. All Power, how are you doing? That's what you're doing this weekend. We got 4 movies for you to check out, plus The Accountant too. I didn't get a slide for that one. 4 movies for you to check out this weekend. And we'll talk about anything you want as Nia Jax annihilates Tiffany Stratton. Nia Jax with the suck it. Take it how you will with Nia Jax. She had some stuff to say about Charlotte Flair during the roast of WrestleMania. If you caught any of it, good for you. I caught some of it on TikTok. Very hard to get footage of this. WWE is trying to scrub everything from the roast of WrestleMania. So if you got anything, share it. Share it. I'd love to watch even more of this. There's a list going around of all the inappropriate jokes from the roast of WrestleMania. I didn't think it was a very clever idea to do when you're already bloated with WrestleMania stuff during the weekend, but hey, I don't think they're ever doing it again. The Motor City Machine Guns are lifting right now in the back, stretching and getting ready. This match should have been at WrestleMania, but I can't wait to get it tonight with you and your reactions. What are my thoughts on The Rock? I'm good on The Rock not being around WrestleMania ever again. Keep him away from WrestleMania. If The Rock wants to book something, he can book Backlash and get the leftovers, or he can book Great Balls of Fire. That's my thoughts on The Rock. He really muddied the waters right after WrestleMania. All right, Cardi B, SummerSlam. Am I ready for episode 3? I am. I'm getting a little further in the game. Last of Us 2. That's what Mr. Alpar is talking about. Check out our reviews. We love reviewing this. We'll review episode 3 on Monday. I'm very excited for episode 3. Again, getting further in the game, finding out a few more details and some things. I'm trying to stay ahead of the episodes. Mr. Alpar, what are your thoughts on the season so far? Is it good? Man, not gonna getting really excited for TNA Rebellion this Sunday live. We'll be there. We'll obviously post some shorts as we can, because we want to sit and enjoy the match. The matches, but we're excited, and we're gonna hopefully have a nice video out afterwards. We're trying to get a video for AEW Revolution, but it just didn't work. But we're gonna have tons of videos out for Rebellion. We got some great videos for Revolution, but pizza, stuffed crust. Domino's. Just had that last month. It's actually really good. All right, we're at a commercial break. Let's talk about some fun stuff before Aleister Black comes. Let's talk about this really quick. What are your thoughts on Cena and Orton? I'm digging it because we're around 27, 26 more dates for Cena, and then he is bye-bye. Yes. But let's fill these dates with people that matter. Randy Orton and Cena matters. Edge and Cena wouldn't matter, but we know Cope is in AEW. Any other thoughts on who Cena should face in his last few matches, probably? Because these are appearances Cena's talking about. So last few matches, obviously we'll get Randall, Kenneth Orton. I don't know if I really need Cena, Cody, too. I don't want Cody to win the belt back from him. But anyone else who you think should? I'm okay not having him give the rub to young guys because we saw it didn't really work with Austin Theory. So let me know in the comments who you think Cena should face. I'm excited for Randall versus Cena, Backlash. Or is it going to be Clash in Paris? Did I miss that part? But good stuff here. These two know each other so well. Good promos. They know how to work each other. Great in the ring together. Great matches. And this goes back to old school Cena. I still say Kurt Angle should be one of Cena's final matches and give Kurt Angle a good send-off. Just my opinion. I wasn't too happy with WrestleMania 35. And Fraxium is officially called up to SmackDown. You know, everyone wanted to do the breakup in NXT, and they're just running wild in NXT, putting on great matches. They just lost the titles that Stand and Deliver. I thought it was kind of a random team to lose them to, but hey, now they're on the main roster. I'm a big fan of all four of these guys. So we'll see what they do. Hopefully they run a program together and this isn't just a one-off. And then you add them to the three that have a ladder match tonight. Zach is excited. Weird commercial. Any other thoughts on Fraxium joining SmackDown? I think it's a good move. Honestly, SmackDown tag division is so stacked. It makes the Raw tag division look pretty bad. Not terrible, but I mean, like, I want to see any combination of matches in the SmackDown tag division. Raw division, I don't really know. And coming up, we have Chelsea Green versus Zelina Vega. Could Aleister Black show up in the match against his wife and they form an alliance? Fort Worth, Texas. Sun is setting there. Sun is setting here in beautiful Hollywood, California. So thanks for joining me on a Friday night. Jacob Fatu coming to the ring now. The men's United States champion. Women's United States. That'd be funny if Chelsea Green came out and tried to do like a dual celebration. He's coming out with Solo. Do you start a feud right away with Solo? Did they alter Jacob's music? Let me know if they altered Jacob's music. Ooh, what if Chelsea loses? I love Zelina Vega, but I'll be a little upset if Chelsea Green loses. I'm a huge Chelsea Green fan. Jacob Fatu looking like Ice Cube, America KKK's Most Wanted. Oh, we just talked about that. I saw one clip of it. Did you see any of it? That is insane. Nia Jax was one that we just talked about who's on screen who had some Charlotte disses. I saw one thing, and I should have went down the rabbit hole right after I saw the one thing because WWE is reportedly trying to scrub everything. There's some pretty bad risky jokes. Not like risky for like, well, it's 2025, you can't make those jokes anymore. Even if you made those jokes in the 90s, they're pretty weak jokes on the roast of WrestleMania. They're not clever. A couple of them were like decent, like wrestling jokes. But I went to a show here at the Comedy Store about 5 years ago, and we saw Dolph Ziggler, who we'll see Sunday at TNA Rebellion. We saw both Nemesis Ask, actually. They're doing stand-up, and around them, in between, were comedians who were wrestling fans. Their stuff here was a lot funnier than the roast of WrestleMania and a lot more clever. So there are better comedians out there. Just when you do the Hinchcliffe stuff, you get like kind of more mean-spirited stuff. It's not as funny. I need clever stuff. I mean, these were like, people were making like very funny like Undertaker jokes, and like Becky Lynch was in the crowd, and they made like the man jokes. It was just funny because it was inside baseball kind of shit. Man. Waiting on Aleister Black. Waiting. Will he still be called Aleister? Of course he will. He still has a page up on WWE.com just without his like render. Solo putting over him introducing Solo to the WWE universe. Solo's a really good heel. He's a really good heel. The facial work, the voice. I love what Jacob Fatu brings to the table. Excuse me. I love what Solo brings to the table. Such a good character. It's perfect because now the Bloodline 2.0 is kind of like not really the Bloodline anymore. Perfect for him to kind of like have a feud with Jacob, Tangaloa. In my opinion, Jacob should beat Solo, and Solo should get drafted to another show. Are we selling these Fatu jerseys on WWE Shop? If anyone knows, let me know. Those are nice. Solo's not having this shit. Hey, Mr. Allpower, your girl, Sydney Sweeney, got cast in a new movie. A video game movie. There it is. America's Most Wanted. He's dressed like Ice Cube's America KKK's Most Wanted, and now he just said it. He's America's Most Wanted. Oh, he said Menace to Society rather than Boys in the Hood. But same wavelength. Where you fit in. There you go. Man, me and Jacob Fatu. I'll go with Jacob Fatu for Halloween this year. I mean, almost identical. Ooh, LA Knight wants his belt back. LA Knight needs to do some good mic work, I gotta say. When you lose at Mania, you gotta come strong either in a 5-star match if we're doing 5-star matches, or you gotta come strong on the mic. The roast of WrestleMania needs to seem subpar to what you're going to do to Jacob Fatu on the mic right now, LA Knight. The crowd's still behind him. There we go. Knows how to hit the catchphrases. Knock would appreciate another TNA guy right now. Again, TNA Rebellion prediction coming up during one of the commercial breaks. Let us know how often are you watching TNA as well, because I'm in and out on TNA. Mainly highlights of what gets posted online, just because I can't get a hold of the television programming. I'd love to see a new TV deal. Yeah. I think you do one blow-off match between these two and then get a feud going with LA Knight that's not title related. Do you think the U.S. title has done the same that the Intercontinental title has done for people? The IC title, Gunther, Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker, There's someone else in there. Now Dominic. Ooh, Drew McIntyre out now. The IC title has done wonders for everyone on Raw, and it has done what it did for people when I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. It builds on people to put them into the main event scene, which is now where Braun Breakers. So I don't know if the US title's officially done that yet here. I think the women's US title has done a little bit more than the men's. It's because of all the hot potatoing. Shinsuke, LA Knight, now Jacob. There's one or two others in there. Drew wanting this. Drew's good, man. Drew always puts on a hell of a match. He did a good job with Damian Priest. Still pissed that Kerry King his guitar got messed up because they had to do that stupid ass Doom promo. I hear you, Drew. Four movies we're going to talk about in a little bit here. Next commercial break. 4. 2 are returning to theaters. LA Knight. I love the lane on the ropes. It's so cocky. All right, they may run it back at Backlash too. If you remember when Backlash first started, all it was a bunch of rematches. I like how they talk about other storylines. I love that. I love when they interact with random people in the back that they're not in feuds with. It should seem, yeah, hi, Bloodline. Drew is the roast, man. That's what I got to say. Drew is the roast every week. Hey, Sophia, glad you're here. How's your Friday going? Do anything fun? Thank you for the kind words. Oh, Drew. Drew's such a good heel. That's what you're up to this weekend, Sophia. Good weekend. More playoffs, more Last of Us on Sunday. Jacob Fatu. He challenges Jacob Fatu. You have jokes. This was you during... That was a good shot. This was him during WrestleMania. That was a joke. Make a roast of WrestleMania joke. There you go. That's a good comeback, LA Knight. Gonna start talking like Macho Man pretty soon. Here we go. I would do a triple threat at Backlash. I would do a big old triple threat at Backlash for the U.S. title. Oh, Nick Aldis. Are we doing a match here with Drew and Jeans? You put your tights on. You put your boots. This is what happens. Okay, number one contender match is set. This is... See, if SmackDown goes back to 2 hours, it's almost May. In June, like they say it is, Drew would have just came down, LA Knight would have just came down both in their tights and their boots. And now we wouldn't have to do time filler like this. I like the interaction with the mic and stuff like that, but I hate when they have to go back, put on the tights, and they got to do their intros all over again. Zelina Vega, here we go. Here we go. Look around. Anything for Aleister? Look around. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. if she has Aleister in her corner, I think this would be very fun. Now is a good time. I don't know if I'd switch the titles, actually. I wouldn't switch the titles. I'd keep it on Chelsea Green for a pay-per-view and then have her lose it. Personally, let me know what you think. I think Chelsea Green should keep the title, start something towards Backlash, and you can have Zelina take it on Backlash. I think Chelsea's done a great job with it. I could watch Chelsea with this title all year long, but we know it has to move on so other people can get built up. But let's talk about some movies this weekend before this man comes out, possibly to help Zelina Vega. We don't know. They're a couple in real life. He could help Zelina. I hope he comes with his like nice angry music that he had in NXT too. I hope he comes out with that. If he gets new music from you know who, I'll be very, very let down. But let's talk some new movies this weekend while the commercial's on. Knock. If you watched the last episode, Knock reviewed Sinners. He absolutely loved it. He gave it a damn near 10. He said a 9.5. It's getting great reviews. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's an IMAX 70mm in certain areas. And if you want more horror, there's Until Dawn. Can you stay alive until dawn? Every night a different nightmare. How many taglines does this movie have? Every night a different nightmare. Can you stay alive? Okay, from the director of Lights Out and Annabelle Creation. Red flag. Anyways, Until Dawn, the video game adaptation. It's a different version. This is more like Groundhog's Day and Happy Death Day. It is a time loop movie. So if you're familiar with the game and are looking for that, that is not it. They had to find a way to do it in film because you're not in control of the characters. Until Dawn or Sinners. Which are you going to go see? And there are two other movies. I'm going to have to blow up the screen here and show you because Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, is coming back this weekend. 20th anniversary. It's been 20 years since the final prequel movie has come out. I remember seeing these in the theater. I fell asleep during 2 of them. Not the biggest fan of the prequel movies, but I understand why people love them. I know some people grew up with them, and that's their original trilogy. Not my original trilogy, but it's their original trilogy. That's fine. But Episode 3 comes out again for the 20th anniversary this weekend. There are fun things out there. So look at your theaters, see if they have cups or popcorn buckets for them. And Queen of the Ring returns to theaters. I'm going to blow this back up here so you can see. You can kind of see. So take a look. You can look up Albuquerque, Atlanta, Austin, Boston, Chicago, Colorado Springs, Columbus, Dallas, Fort Worth. Is that where they are tonight? Detroit, Houston, Indianapolis, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Minneapolis, St. Paul, New York City, Oklahoma City, Orlando, Philadelphia, Phoenix, Sacramento, Tampa, and Tucson. If you're near any of these places, you can go see Queen of the Ring back in theaters for Mother's Day. So that's kind of a cool thing. Queen of the Ring, Mother's Day. Both these movies are being re-released this weekend. Episode 3 has already made a good amount of money. I forgot what it made so far. It's a good amount, especially for something being re-released. So let us know. Are you going to see any of these 4 movies? Any of these 4 movies? Are you going to go see either of these movies? Any of these? Oh, we're going to get to that too. Any of these 4 movies? The other movie out this weekend is The Accountant 2. Last one was released in 2016, I do believe. Was it that late? 2016, starring Ben Affleck. I think John Berthnell's in this one too. This was more of a comedy, from what I understand. So I haven't seen the first Accountant, but Queen of the Ring, though, check that out. Who's all in that? Naomi, Tony Storm, who was just here at the Chinese Theater up the road here for the TCM event. A screening, I think, of Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi? Can't remember. But check it out. And we're going to get to this slide a little bit more. It's going to show WrestleMania week in Vegas, all the events and the attendance, so we can get a look at that and kind of talk about what happened WrestleMania week in Las Vegas, not only for WWE, but anyone else who jumped on board that weekend to be in Vegas. Who is a huge fan of the prequels? I'd like to know. Please comment and let me know how big of a fan of the prequels you are. I mean, some people like the prequels more than the original trilogy. I think we can all agree any 6 of those movies are better than the last 3 movies. Those are very, very not good. All right. Women's United States Championship match. Sinners Until Dawn. Episode 3. Queen of the Ring. Movies in the theaters this weekend. Accountant 2. This music is so... It's too low-key for me, for Zelina. It's like the music that, maybe I'll borrow it for it, when a stream is supposed to start. Stream starting soon. Stream starting soon. I really hate who's doing their music. No Secret Service at ringside. Could the lights go out? Could we possibly see Zelina's guy help her out? Aleister Black, we're waiting the return tonight. They're at the halfway point of SmackDown. Let us know how Aleister should show up, who he should start a feud with, and when in the program you think it's going to happen. I'd imagine this tag match at the end takes 45 minutes, in my opinion. Universal Studios. I haven't been. I've lived here in LA for over 5 years now. I've never been. New intro for Chelsea Green started, I think, last week or the week before. Secret Service out right now. Elbow Fire's working with it. I'm fine with it. Piper's stealing it, but... All right. I'm calling it right now. I think Chelsea Green keeps the belt. Secret Service out of ringside. They're not supposed to be. What a heel move. If you want to talk WrestleMania 2, we talked about it a little bit on Wednesday, but if anybody has a favorite match or intro or ring attire, I think my favorite ring attire is Bianca Belair. I get the throwback one from the New Day to do John Gonzalez, but they should have gotten the Doom treatment, like Knox said. Her music I like because she adds stuff in the background of it. Chelsea Green knows Chelsea Green. She knows her character. All right. I think they're going back to back. In my opinion, I think they're going back to back. Zelina Vega and then Aleister Black. I think we're going to get a jobber next after the match is done. And then we're getting Aleister Black. Mr. All Power, I've said so many things about John Cena. In what ways was I right about Cena? So many things about John Cena. I know this person. I know this human being. I know what they're capable of. I know how they slither through and get what they want, and they take it, and they choke it, and they consume it, and move on, and do it all over again. Let me know how I was right about John Cena. Where is Backlash this year? Backlash is, I forgot. We have Money in the Bank coming to LA. Oh my gosh, here. Let me get this for you. At the commercial break, I'm going to show you a screenshot I took. Oh, we get a commercial already. I salute you. All right. Let me pull this up here because this is nuts to me. I didn't have time to trim it, so I don't think I had any like I don't think I had any weirdo windows open. Sorry. There we go. Yeah. All right. This is it. Look at this. This is insane to me. Check out. These are the combo prices that went on sale today for Worlds Collide here in LA the same day as Money in the Bank here in Los Angeles. June 7th for both shows. You can get combo tickets. The cheapest combo ticket, let me blow it up. I can put myself down here. Look at this. Hi. $333, the cheapest combo ticket. So that's two tickets. 133. What is that? 165. So you're paying $165 a night. You're paying $165 for the cheap seats at Worlds Collide with AAA and NXT. And this is the tester show. So it's either going to be balls out bonkers or it's going to be a tester show. And it's going to be a pilot of a TV show. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to pay that much to sit in the way back of the Intuit Dome, which is way back, for $165. WWE prices. They're pricing everyone out of everything that they do. This is getting a little ridiculous because it's hard to go to a WWE event here in California. I had a friend who went to the Royal Rumble in Indianapolis. A lot cheaper than it was here. They're pricing people out based on where they live. So they're doing the math, finding out, whatever they're finding out, how much things cost in a city and whatever else. But this is it. This is the cheapest combo price that is available today for both shows on June 7th here in Los Angeles. $330. That's ridiculous. Yeah, this was last minute. This is so last minute. I know Money in the Bank has been talked about for a little bit here in LA because Knox sent something to our group chat. Holy crap, like 3 months ago maybe? But man, this Worlds Collide thing. AEW probably has a show. That's why it's last minute. Again, why aren't they even doing this 2 nights apart? They could do Worlds Collide on Sunday afternoon. It's not the worst drive. It's really not a bad drive going from one event to the other, the Kia to Intuit. They're kind of right there. But these ticket prices are bullshit. If there's some kind of like single discount for one of them, I might go. I don't know. I can't do that for both of them. Man, you know how much our... we paid less for WrestleMania tickets than that. That's what I'm going to say. Not this past one. It's WrestleMania 39. Unbelievable. All right, we're back in at Chelsea Green versus Zelina Vega. We are awaiting this man to show up on Friday Night SmackDown, make his re-debut like Rusev did on Monday night. I hope he has that music, man. I really hope he has this music. Riff Raff. There I am. Chelsea Green. Could you imagine if Chelsea Green or Io Sky ran it back with Penta? Man, we're going to talk TNA Rebellion predictions in a little bit. And we're going to talk about how much money, or excuse me, where everything was in Vegas and how many tickets everyone sold for all the indies around WrestleMania last weekend. Got a nice graph. And later tonight, the match that should have been at WrestleMania, the men's ladder match for the tag team titles. This ring looks so much better with just the logo in the middle. AEW has the logo in the middle now. You notice that in Dynamite now? They have just the AEW logo in there. I like just the logo. There's a damn Prime out there. Funniest story about WrestleMania that I heard was Stone Cold was offered $1 million. Some people are saying to dress as a bottle of Prime. I heard to wear a Prime shirt. Either way, he turned it down. I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. Chelsea Green, one of my favorite people to watch on SmackDown. Doesn't matter the match. Doesn't matter the stipulation. Her stuff with Mishin. Her stuff now is Zelina Vega. What did Nick Aldis just say? What did they just show us in a flashback? Is there a continuity person on set? Can we get a script supervisor, please? They just showed us the clip of Nick Aldis saying no Secret Service. And then who interferes physically? The Secret Service. All right. See, now the lights could go out. And we could get Aleister Black. Zelina Vega is your new United States Women's Championship. I'm flabbergasted. Here we go. The first singles championship. Wow. There's a fresh start. WrestleMania is usually the season finale. Season premiere right there. Hey, surprise the hell out of me. Oh, I would have done that in the main event. Joe and Wade sold that very well. Nicely done by everybody. Mr. Alpower, how's my day? It was very busy. It was me and the little one all day. I'm worn out. I gotta get. You know what, Mr. Alpower? Maybe this is the lesson of my day. Then maybe I need to work on my cardio. I think it's got to be done, Mr. Alpower. How was your day? I learned I have to work on cardio. What a great day. How was your day? You did anything fun? Excited for the weekend. Gonna try to do some fun stuff tomorrow. Gotta find a movie to watch. Let me know. Let's talk about what happened this weekend in WrestleMania Las Vegas. This right here is a map. WrestleMania week, Las Vegas. Thursday, April 17th through Tuesday, the 22nd. All right, I'm going to full screen this, and I'm going to turn off the banners for a second. So you can look on the bottom and see who the source is. Source Wrestle Tickets, created by Data Rappers, if you want to check that out. But this is, if you look at it, the bottom, Allegiant Stadium. You see on the left, the blue, Saturday WrestleManias. Gate, Sunday, in the pink, WrestleMania Night 2. Their gate, a little different from what Stone Cold and HBK said, huh? Up above, T-Mobile, the Pearl Theater, and all around, you can see where other events were. This is kind of a cool map. I like this. You can see Raw right there with over 70 in the T-Mobile Arena, Friday Night SmackDown, and NXT Stand and Deliver right above that, right down the road. Unavailable ticket numbers for NXT Stand and Deliver. Okay. We'll do the left side and the above in just a second here, but above that, at the Frontana Blue, Tuesday was NXT with just about two. Okay, that was this Tuesdays with just under 2,000. Sundays, the roast of WrestleMania with over 3,000 people. That's insane to me. Saturday, the Undertaker One Dead Man Show, over 3,000 people. Friday, the Hall of Fame with over 3,000 people, all at the Fontana Blue. That is the craziest thing around Carmelo's neck. Anyways, all right. Now that we go to the Pearl Theater, I'm going to go to the Pearl Theater right here. I'll read these up and down here so you can just check it out too, as Mello misses with that necklace. That is a Creator Wrestler necklace. This is it. Miz is going to the ring. They like to use Miz for certain things. Aleister Black is coming up after the break. Get ready after his wife just won the new United States Championship off of Chelsea Green. All right, let's cover this during the commercial break, and then Aleister Black is here. All right, where am I? What am I doing here? Old man, computer. Heels have eyes. I don't know what that is. DDT, don't know what that is. TJPW, not sure what that is, Joey Janela's Spring Break with 1,700 people, just over that on Friday. Thursday before that, Defy Wrestling with 532 people. High Sports Super Show, Progress, 608 people there, and Bloodsport with over 1,400 people there at the Pearl Theater. A lot of people renting out the same arenas here, but smart move because everyone knows what they are now. When WrestleMania is here in Los Angeles, it was all over the place. It's tough to get to places. This is actually pretty well booked. Saturday, the Cluster Forever with almost 900. GCW versus TJPW versus DDT, 648. And Saturday, Effie's Big Gay Brunch was 792. That one does well every year. Those are the events. Did you attend any of these non-WrestleMania events? Let us know. Those are good numbers right there by WrestleTix and given out by WrestleNomics. So if you attended any of these non-WWE events or some of these WWE events that are in the color section right there, let us know. Those are good numbers. Always fun to see how cities coordinate everything. The rumor is that WWE wants Sopranos guys on a commercial. I'm watching this on cable, by the way. I'm old man Zach. Very cool to see how cities do this. WrestleMania weekend was a success in Las Vegas, and WWE wants to return. So that means everyone else gets to return. And again, this will probably happen when AEW goes to Texas this summer. So we'll try to cover all that. The Miz is going to the ring during this commercial break. Will he get an entrance? Will Carmelo get an entrance? Funny thing for me would be for Carmelo to exit the ring. I hope they don't feed Carmelo to Aleister Black. I'm very excited for this. I don't even know which layout to use. I'm just so excited. Maybe I should do this one. Maybe I'll do this one for Aleister. I don't know. I'm so excited. I just want to look good for Aleister. I'm all right. Are you excited to see Aleister Black back in WWE? I'm excited to see him back. His ring style is very different, and he's very aggressive. Rusev can be cartoony, so I'm not the biggest fan of his. And Andrade. I hope they get Andrade right pretty soon. I'll leave this up here for a little bit. The commercial break is almost done, but again, very cool to look at. Very cool to look at. GCW has a couple shows coming up here. MLW just announced, I think, Slaughterhouse or Slaughterfest, not related to Mark Slaughter. This October. Tickets range from like $18 and on. But here we are. Let's just cut the shit, Tony Khan. And we're getting to that. This is it. You know. All right, get ready. Let me turn the volume up. I can hear this music. Get ready. Here he comes. And the Miz complaining. He's doing such a good job being the Miz. Facts. Facts, Miz. That is a good point, Miz. Oh, good point by the Miz. Oh, he's getting his ass kicked. Here we go. Oh, get ready. I'm ready. I'm excited. I want to hear that music. And will he do the thing? The thing. Remember that thing with he's on the board and then he comes up. Where did that misfire? And he like it's a smart promo. Smart promo from the Miz. He should have been there for Randy Orton's match. He did what Cody couldn't. So smart. I don't think Joe Hendry's coming out right now. Here we go. Come on. Get ready. Here we go. Come on. He's wearing white. Notice he's wearing all white. Dark ring. He's wearing white. Smart little details. I don't think he's ever changed his haircut either. Here he comes. Leave your comments and your reactions. I want your reactions for this. Aleister Black, baby. Yes, same music. The candles are back. The music is back. The aura is back. Aleister Black is back. The tilt is back. Oh, the beard is gone. The hair is different. Oh, I love this damn song. Look at this. They didn't even put lights on him. This is perfect. This is so good. This is so good. I love it. I love the lights move. There's no lighting on him other than the dark blue. Oh, the hair's a little bit the same. Okay. He's still got that nice little mullet. He's letting the wrestling fans touch him. It's a bold move, Aleister Black. Such a cool song. I'm so happy his theme is back. Sitting in the ring. Great damn song. I mean, if they own the rights to the song, why not use it? God, it's a good song. Good theme song. It defines a character. Is he going to talk? Do you want to hear Aleister Black talk? Man. The welcome back chant. The clean shave. He's not doing the eye thing. Is he a Muay Thai fighter too? Is that was that his deal? Let me know in the comments. Some snug undies, I'll say that. The one eye done. The juxtaposition of Miz in the all-white suit. Done. Bye, Miz. Black Mass. I like that. Black Mass always being in the holster. All right. Hell yeah. That was good. I liked it. Did you like it? Maybe a little smoke, but I don't know. Are they going to use the smoke with the wide 6 when they come back? Do you do smoke? Do you add anything to his entrance? Is Aleister Black in ring right now? Does it look good with just the lights? It looked good on the come down. I don't know if I'd really add too much else to this. The music says it, and he's very quick in the ring, which says a lot about his attack too. Whoo! That is it. Aleister Black is back. All right, I'm happy with it. I'm happy. I'm so happy that music is back. I love that damn music. Commercial-free final hour next. All right. LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre is up next. Oh, what did you think about that? What did you think? Sorry, Wade Barrett just did the and I thought he got stabbed. What did you think about Aleister Black's comeback? I liked it. I thought it was cool. That was good. That was good. I'm a fan. Gotta say, I'm a fan. Maybe a little smoke in the ring afterwards, but I don't know. That can get a little iffy too. So let's. Whew, that was good. Anybody else need a cigarette? That was good. That was all right. All right. Getting text saying Aleister Black is back. That's how good Aleister Black is. All right. What were your thoughts on that? I enjoyed it. You know what? Let's cool on down with some TNA Rebellion predictions and preview. We're going to preview the show. Knock and I will be at TNA Rebellion at the place I forgot the name of in Los Angeles this Sunday. So we're going to have a bunch of videos up on Sunday night. So keep locking here. But Aleister Black, leave your comments. That was a damn cool intro. Nice and simple. The music says it all. He's got the ramp back up. Everything was well done on that. Coming out after his girl Zelina Vega just beat Chelsea Green for the Women's United States Championship. What a night in that household. The house always wins, I guess. I guess that's true. That was good. I got to remember to re-add that song to the workout list. The now cardio list. Oh, I can't believe I started doing cardio again. That is it. Aleister Black is back. I'm so happy. I do like him. Do you think he worked in AEW? I thought his entrance, I got the idea where it went dark. He's supposed to appear here. Then he's supposed to appear here when the lights go back on. I got it, but it didn't work because a person has to physically run or walk fast to that next place. And if you're there live, man, people are going to get it with their cell phone and it's going to look a little clunky. I like this. Nice, simple, nothing needed. And Aleister Black moves so quick in the ring. If he needs to look even fiercer, he can run to the ring and start an attack on someone that he has a good feud with. So nice and simple. Question. Do you think Zelina Vega should be with him? Or do you think they should just be separate? Because Zelina Vega has got the whole streamer kind of cosplayer thing going. Zelina really worked with Andrade, but that's a different bag. Oh, that was good. That was way better than Rusev's. I'm sorry. Again, Rusev is fine. But Aleister Black, man. In-ring, character work, everything's cool. Such a great theme song. We got to do these TNA Rebellion predictions now that Aleister Black is back. We're going to get number one contender for the Men's United States Championship next. That was good. All right, TNA Rebellion. Let me know if you've been watching TNA, if you've been keeping up with it. Like I said, I keep up with socials with TNA and things that get posted about TNA because I cannot find them on cable. Yes, I still watch cable because I get it for free. I'm watching SmackDown on cable right now on the East Coast feed. We're live right now in Hollywood, California. Thank you again for spending your Friday night with me. My name is Zach. This is West Coast Podcast. We cover everything from comics to wrestling to pop culture to video games to how badly John Cena sucks and how awesome stuff like Aleister Black's theme song is. All right, Backlash, May 10th. Wonder how much those packages are. Because we already saw this right here. $330 for combo packs at Money in the Bank and Worlds Collide. Bullshit. All right, and Aleister Black just returned. Let me know your thoughts again. Bianca Belair wearing a dress reminiscent of her attire from WrestleMania. Again, that was my favorite outfit from WrestleMania. I gotta say, Rhea Ripley's outfit reminded me of the Batman. Was it the Joker when it was the Batman? I can't remember. It had like the same like headpiece. She got broken fingers. I've had broken fingers. They're not fun. Jacked. The shoulders, the biceps. Should they turn Bianca heel? That's another question. Are they going to do a draft after Backlash? The rumor was after WrestleMania they're going to do a draft again. And I do believe if they do another draft, they should separate Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. All right. Fingers don't take too long. Bianca Belair could be back, so let me know in the comments who you think she should feud with. As we go for number one contenders, is everyone going to have entrances again? You know Jacob Fatu is going to come back out, and it's just going to be turned into a triple threat. But that's fine. Yeah, women's triple threat 5-star easily. That was great. Let's get into the predictions before we get into this banger, commercial-free final hour. So they're going to be doing a lot of recapping right here. So we have 2 Backlash matches kind of now. Cena, Orton, Naomi, Jade. And then I do believe this will be a Backlash match. I don't know if it's going to be all these people. I have a feeling this is set up now for some reason. And I thought, in my opinion, it was going to be for Fraxime to debut, but Fraxime already debuted. So now, do those teams come out and Pretty Deadly come out and it's just a big melee and they redo this? They'd run this back at Backlash and have another ladder match? Or do you think the Street Profits retain and they just have a feud? Ooh, here's Naomi. Got to hear what Naomi has to say. She's been doing great character work. Bloodline right here. Nia Jax. Naomi. All right. Again, I like the interactions. It's like being in high school. You're going to interact with people randomly, whether in feuds or not. So I like it. Backlash in St. Louis. Oh, man. All these ads with WWE, man. Mr. Alpar, you said it during our show this Wednesday. It was so corporate. There's so many ads. All right. L.A. Knight, a former TNA guy, as Knock would let us know, is coming to the ring to face another guy who's in TNA and rebuilt himself in TNA, and that's Drew McIntyre. Let's talk about TNA. TNA Rebellion is right here in Los Angeles Sunday night. We'll be there. We're going to have videos up, Knock and I, and we're going to have a damn good time. Knock absolutely loves TNA, probably their biggest fan, next to Scott D'Amore. Well, people doesn't like it anymore. Let's get into this. Let me know your predictions on who you think is going to win, or if you think there's going to be any shenanigans or anything like that. I do think the final match we'll talk about, the main event, will lead into NXT. Yeah. So let's get it going right here. This is it, and it's going to start off with a kickoff show that we'll see. Countdown to Rebellion. You can get Xia Brookside versus Li Ying Li and Rosemary against NXT's Fatal Influence. I do believe Fatal Influence has taken the L on this one. Fatal Influence, the NXT people coming over, it's good brand relationship, but I think they're here to make these knockouts look good, and I do believe Xia, Lee, and Rosemary are going to take the victory on this. Again, Countdown to Rebellion starts 4 p.m. Pacific time. I think it's free on YouTube. Check on live on TNA Plus. We get to walk with Elijah. Open challenge. Not sure who it's going to be. To me, Elijah would have been kind of like more of a run-in or an open challenge kind of person. And I also thought Elijah was in ROH with the Righteous. Who do you think the open challenge should be? I have no clue who the open challenge is going to be. I think it's probably going to be either someone from the last cuts of WWE or someone who just left AEW. Someone who was in AEW just left TNA actually this week. But I'll just pick a guess. My guess is going to be Dijak. I think he's with MLW and stuff, but I think it'll be a Dijak because that'll be one that they can like borrow. Any other picks, let me know. Eric should go too. Eric should go. You know, tickets for this, Tickets for this were no $330 WWE. Tickets for this were like $53. That's what Knock and I got these tickets for. So Chris Elijah does Undertaker's finish. Does he really? See, I didn't know that. Oh, really? Okay. We'll be on the lookout for it. I didn't know that. All right. These are the two Rebellion kickoff show matches. So if you got any picks for those, let us know. Let's get into the main card here for Rebellion. Pretty good card. I got some more NXT people, but this Mike Santana versus Mustafa Ali. We saw Mustafa on the Indies here in LA last year. Great stuff. Mike Santana, we're a big fan of. Mike Santana, in my opinion, is going to take the victory for this. He's been doing some good stuff in TNA. I feel like he's a little more TNA than Mustafa right now, but I could be wrong. Again, I don't get to see too much TNA programming. But I think Mike Santana, Falls Count Anywhere match is going to be we've seen Santana and Ortiz do stuff in AEW. That was crazy. And then we've seen them do stuff in TNA beforehand. That was crazy. So in my opinion, Mike Santana, more of a TNA guy than Mustafa, is going to take the Falls Count Anywhere match and then get more of a build. How has Mustafa been in TNA for everyone? Just let me know. I know he's got a new faction and everything like that there. But yeah, he had the whole kind of presidential thing like Chelsea Green as he left WWE. He's good. This match is going to be exciting, though. All right, next up is the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championship match. Ash and Heather by Elegance, NXT's Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, Spitfire, and NXT's Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley. Two NXT people involved in this matchup. Mustafa and Santana have had a really good feud. Okay, good. See, Mr. Allpower, you are watching this like I should have been watching this leading up to this. If you got any information, let me know. This match, we'll try to get some videos for you, Mr. Allpower, just for you. General admission seats, so we'll see how much I can get on this match. But Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley, did they not just win a match in NXT to face now? Was it four-time Liv and Raquel Rodriguez? I don't think they'll take the tag team championships here. Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, man, they've been all over the place, but I think they should get called up. Now that we have Noam Dar back on NXT and he did the Metaphor entrance, I think everyone is still in the Metaphor, but these two have been doing so well on their own. I don't want the Metaphor to break up, and I'm okay if they break up. I think Spitfire takes this. I think Spitfire takes this and maybe leads to another match the next week between Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, because Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley are going for the women's tag team titles. You hope Lash and Jakara win. They deserve gold. It's only a matter of time before TNA gets their gold rated by WWE. I don't think they're gonna. I think if Knock is right though, and they're gonna purchase TNA, then I think you're right, Mr. Allpower. I thought they got called up last year and then went back to NXT. I thought so too, because they're doing really good work. I don't think they officially got called up. Clearly not, because they're still NXT. But yeah, I'm going to say Spitfire. All right, this match right here, the TNA International Championship, Steve Maclin versus Eric Young. I'm going to say Steve Maclin retains. I don't think actually, this is the one where I think the title would change hands. No, I'm going to say Steve Maclin retains. Eric Young, great TNA guy, but I think Maclin, I don't know if they're still trying to like build something for him or anything, but got to have the International Championship have a little bit more longevity, especially after getting rid of the belt that PCO kind of crapped on. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts on that match. And next up, the Rascals and Ace Austin with Sean X-Pac Waltman versus the System with Alicia Edwards. Maclin should win and defend his new title. I agree. I do like the blue strap. I like it to be different. I like the white strap on the Intercontinental title. I do like things to be different. Blue doesn't fully go with everything. But maybe they could change it per person. I don't know. They did the TNT title a lot, so maybe they could do that. Because I did like that. All right. I'm going to just say that the Rascals and Ace Austin win. You know what? No, I'm going to change that. The system with Alicia Edwards wins because the prize for the Rascals and Ace Austin is having X-Pac in there. And I don't think they need the win if they're going to be on a lot of footage and socials shown with X-Pac. So I think maybe you do that. Weird booking by Zach, but just my opinion. I think the system picks it up right there. All right. We're getting down to it. This is supposed to be a triple main event, so let's get ready for it. We didn't know who the mystery partner was in the TNA X Division Championship Ultimate X matchup. Moose defending against Leon Slater, Matt Cardona, El Hijo del Vikingo, Casey Navarro, and who else? Sidney Akeem. Reginald will be in the Impact Zone this Sunday. Sidney Akeem was great live. Watch some of his GCW highlights; they're great. No, this is a tough one to call here. The Rascals and Ace, you go for Mr. All Power. Okay, all right. We're on different ones. That's fine. I like that. You're going with Leon Slater. See, that's a good pick. I wonder who Knock would pick. If you're a TNA watcher, let me know who you're going to pick. I don't think they had to re-advertise that Vikingo was going to be there after the announcement of AAA on Saturday during WrestleMania. So since they had to do that, I don't think he's going to win the title, especially with this new partnership. So you're saying Leon Slater. I'm going to say, you know what? They already had a showcase with Moose in NXT. I don't think he needs to come back with that title. But I do want to see, man. I'm gonna say Moose retains. That's my pick. Moose retains. This is just a hell of a match. I don't know if there's too many guys on here other than Leon Slater and maybe Casey that would take it that aren't like kind of there for a cup of coffee. HPK's Leon Slater versus Javon Evans already. See, that'd be a good one. I'll take that. Maybe that's a battleground match. All right. Next up, we're going to our first match in the triple main event. Masha Slamovich versus Tessa. Masha Slamovich for the win. Next up, the Hardys against Nick and Ryan Nemeth, the TNA World Tag Team Championship matchup at TNA Rebellion. Did you watch the Hardy Compound stuff from TNA on Thursday night, last night? Did you see the return of Jeff Hardy's Willow character? Dun, dun, dun. He did a Not Like Us spot. That's crazy. That's crazy that Drake can't even sit in peace in his own home and watch TNA. Yeah, that's why we move on. That's why we keep it moving, Mr. All Power. This match, I do believe the Nemeths are going to win. I'm giving this one to the Nemeths. Mr. All Power, you say the Hardys, they stole the belts from the Hardys in the Hardy Compound last night. I do believe, again, John Cena's ruining everyone's retirement. Rey Mysterio, the Hardys, I think, too. So many people's, because the spotlight's on him and his bald spot. Everyone has to wait for him to retire to get their retirement. I think the Hardys are kind of winding down. I think they're going to give the Nemeths a nice tag run. I think that's a nice thing to pass to. And the Nemeths are going to take this. And then the Hardys, they can do one more run in WWE. They can go back on the indies. They can do whatever they want to do then and kind of wind down their careers. So that's in my opinion, this would be a nice spot to give to the Nemeths. So one for the Hardys, one for the Nemeths. And now the final main event in the triple main event matchup at TNA Rebellion live this Sunday. Please like and subscribe this. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Like the video and subscribe so you can check out the videos and Knock and I put up Sunday. Frankie Kazarian versus NXT's Ethan Page versus Mr. WrestleMania, Joe Hendry, defending his TNA World Championship. Who do you have in this matchup? Now, there's a couple of reasons here to think that Frankie Kazarian wins. One, Ethan Page, interference could be ran from Trick Williams. We could see Trick Williams cost Ethan Page this matchup because of what happened on Tuesday's NXT. Excuse me. Trick Williams could run interference against Joe Hendry because of what we saw on NXT. So Trick Williams, who can run interference against Joe Hendry and cost him the match. And then you have Ricky Saints, who could run in interference and cost Ethan Page the match. Who does that leave? Frankie Kazarian. Do you give it to Frankie Kazarian? Do you give it to who Mr. Allpower, Mr. Allpower says, Ethan Page, and have him run it in TNA with the title, his old stomping grounds? Or do you keep it on the Red Hot Joe Hendry, Mr. WrestleMania, and get more exposure out of him just a week out from WrestleMania? Tough decision. The guy knows how to go viral, and you could keep riding that. But again, if WWE's going to buy TNA, I guess it doesn't matter. That is it. Those are the matches. Let me know your predictions. Get them in. A good card. I'm excited for it. 2 for the opening pre-show, so I see a lot of packages in between there. Mystery opponent for Elijah. I do believe it won't be an AEW guy. That's my one thing. It won't be an AEW guy. But then again, I thought Elijah was part of ROH with the Righteous. Damian Priest interfering in the matchup. So technically, Drew McIntyre just won. So now is he the number 1 contender? All right. That is TNA Rebellion. What do you think? Again, let me know your thoughts. I'm excited for this match. I've never seen TNA live. It's nice to get some NXT people in there to kind of get me familiar with some people I'm not familiar with. So get me into those matches. Kind of like a lot of the stuff that you see in the indies with GCW and Prestige and all these other ones. It helps you out. Like Jacob Fatu, we saw wrestle Masha Slamovich. You can see highlights on our page too if you search for it. Since Josh Alexander went to AEW, Ethan will win. Oh, you think they're that petty that WWE like, hey. Who knows? I think Joe will go to NXT. Is TNA in a good spot right now? Let me know. Is TNA? They look like Gail Kim. A little before that, Scott D'Amore, some other people. I'm excited for TNA Rebellion. So let us know, again, if you're not watching live, leave your predictions in the comments. We'd love to comment back, especially if you're talking about the Walking Dead episode. The Walking Dead. I apologize. The Last of Us, episode 2 from this past week. And you got to join us on Monday. Not going to talk about episode 3, where we all move on and have a happy life in the apocalypse. Still playing The Last of Us 2. I'm in the mix of it right now as the show is moving on. When was it? The last show was last Thursday, wasn't it? So good. Jacob Fatu is a face. He's a heel, but he's a face. Wasn't the last show last week, Thursday or Friday? I mean, it was kind of a blow-off show. This one seems to be more of a reset storyline-wise. Jeff Hardy as Willow with a They Not Like Us. Another moonsault. We're going to have a fatal 4-way for number 1 contender or for the U.S. title at Backlash. He says, bring on everyone. Jacob Fatu doesn't give up. Just like Smoke Dog on Friday. This is Friday. Thanks for spending your Friday night with me. That is it. We have one more matchup left here on SmackDown. And that's the tag match. The ladder match that's supposed to be at WrestleMania, in my opinion. Man, we're excited, though. TNA Rebellion. Sun is really going down right there in Texas. That's a nice shot. What's everybody up to this weekend? Let me know. Let me know what you're up to. If you're going to see a movie, if you're going to chill, if you got to work this weekend. Love to chit chat. Love shooting the shit with you guys. Just the rundown of the show. Fraxium. From what I read online before I went live here, they are officially called up. Joe Tessitore, easy, the shocker of the night. That's kind of nice. I guess you do it on the night when her guy comes, so they can have a nice moment. But then you get a nice backlash match too with Zelina. All right, here we go. They're running down the card right now as we're just talking about this match. Undisputed WWE Championship. The Universal is out of there. All right, not bad graphics. One match set up so far. And I think they just set up 3 more. So there'll be 4 matches, usually for their non-Mania or SummerSlam match or pay-per-views. They do about 4 or 5, so that card's almost filled up. So probably get a match on Monday Night Raw. I don't think Roman or CM Punk will be involved. This ladder match is about to be insane. It's going to be insane. See, we fill 3 hours by doing a bunch of promo packages. As this is going on, let me know your thoughts on anything SmackDown or TNA Rebellion. Logan James, thanks for jumping in. Now that the original Bloodline story is wrapping up, it's the perfect time to create a women's bloodline, and starting with Nia Jax, Naomi. We've been wanting this for so long, Logan James. I love Io Sky with the championship there in your picture. Man, do you think they should align themselves with Solo? Do you think they should do something on their own? I expected them to join a lot sooner in the Bloodline storyline, but I agree. Let's get them in there. Any other women Bloodline members looking in there? The Tonga Twins. Let's talk about this for a second. The Tonga Twins from WoW. Naomi and Nia. I thought is there one more? I think isn't there one more? You could add Ava. Not Eva Marie. Different red hair. So that's 5. She's getting good on the mic. She's very confident. That may be a pretty good one. I could take that. I could see that. You make that last, maybe not too long, but there's 5 right there. If you know of any other ones to join there besides Naomi, Nia, the Tonga Twins from WoW, and Ava Rain. Remember her from Joe Gacy's group? That's 5 right there for the women's. I think that's a pretty good setup. I thought there's another one too. I thought there's someone else. Unless Solo just starts a 3rd version up, and then you have Zilla come in and Hikaru, who haven't been seen yet. Were you shocked by Braun Breaker and his big betrayal on Monday Night Raw? I gotta hydrate. I've been running my yapper too much. Let me know if you're drinking anything out there. Not to be confused with that asshole from New York. I have a nice chill beverage later tonight. Maybe watch a movie. The Brutalist, I think, is out on Max this weekend. You can catch that. Honora is out on Hulu. You can catch that. Smile 2 is on Paramount Plus. All of these are over 2 hours, so I don't know if I'm going to catch any of them. If you have any recommendations, let me know, because I watch some pretty crappy movies. Mainly because I look for ones that are under 2 hours. R-Truth. R-Truth, man. Hey, R-Truth, that wasn't to know. I want that R-Truth shirt. R-Truth. I love R-Truth so much, man. Jimmy. You're the most grown-up person in the locker room. R-Truth is older than I am. That's how old he is. Oh, man. Again, more promo packages here. Again, we're getting the undisputed promo package here from Cena and Orton. They're cleaning up the ring. Next week, Aleister Black versus The Miz. This is good, man. This is a good starting feud. The Miz isn't really doing anything right now, so it's not like it's setting him back. I'm going to check something really, really quick as this match gets going. I'm so excited. This is going to be good. This should have been on WrestleMania. This should have been. Oh, let me know your thoughts on this match here. I'm excited. Motor City Machine Guns coming down now. Where's your piss? Man, I'm trying to think of a joke. I'm trying to think of something for this. There's a joke in there somewhere. I don't want to downplay the win because it's a cool win. Her first one, I'm really happy for her. She put in the work. She's great. And I think she's going to do some fun stuff with the title too. Maybe not like fun in the way Chelsea Green did, but I think some cool stuff. Just some very cool cosplay for it. Anyone out there that we can think of in a game that wears a title or some kind of gold that she'd cosplay as? The celebration in this household. It's going to be huge. I don't think they're going to stream it. You know what I'm saying? According to the announcers, they said that was her first one ever. Ever. They have been talking about outside WWE stuff. So if anyone else knows, help me, Mr. All Power Up. Here comes DIY. I hope they don't break these two up yet. Ooh, that's a good one. If she could do something to hide the face too and make it dark like the cartoon. I can't. Johnny. All right. Johnny Gargano without the beard, man. He looks like he's got menthol cigarettes and like beef jerky on his dashboard. But doesn't really drive anywhere. He just parks outside certain places. I can't without the beard. The beard was so good. I like the intro of the Street Profits. I don't like the song. I know they used this before, but they could have thought of something better or found someone better to do the song for them. Look at the HBK inspired gear. Hey, Gun Club. That's how you do it. Oh, okay. This could have been WrestleMania. Look at this. You know it. Will the lights be out, though, Mr. All Power? That's the question. Will the socks be on? That is the question. This TLC match should have been amazing. Oh, my God. Night one, man. Thank you for joining us for night one. Mr. All Power and everyone else who joined us. You know what? I'm glad we all did night one together and had a lot of fun because we needed that on night one. That's what we're trying to say, Logan James. A draft comes after Backlash. Backlash, you just kind of get rid of all the excess feuds, the Jade, the Naomi, all this stuff with the tag division. The SmackDown tag division is unfairly better than the Raw division. You got to have a draft coming up. W just wants a pop rating. Yeah. A pop rating or a WrestleMania that you're going to remember. You know, isn't that a shame that that's the difference now? If I don't watch the last WrestleMania, I want to return. Damn. Well, we appreciate you. You know what? Maybe we should have a West Coast pop symbol on one of the fucking turnbuckles next year. You always want trips. I had a lot of fun. I love when Eric and Knock and I are all together again when you guys chime in. I love when you guys make us laugh too. Nothing is funnier than when you guys make us pop. Oh, Ciampa. I just want to ask Ciampa one question. How long will it take you to grow that beard back? Logan James says, I'm hoping Rhea gets drafted to SmackDown for feud with Bianca. I think so. I think we're good for that. I think Io stays champ until next year, but honestly, I don't believe Triple H will give her another big title run after this one. I would maybe take the title off at SummerSlam. SummerSlam is usually a good time to start up someone fresh for the title. I like that, but yeah. Rhea Ripley just posted a photo with her and Io and Bianca from years ago. If you look too online while you're trying to find the roster of WrestleMania, seriously, if you can find it, shoot us links in the comments later too, even if it's like days later, because I'd love to put these together for a video and see how quickly we get banned. I honestly would. Anyways, if you can find one, there's a video going around where Bianca runs up to Io backstage after their match. Excuse me, runs up to Rhea after the match at WrestleMania. Hugs her, and then they see that there's cameras on them, so they go talk in another room. But very cool. Love the sisterhood. Should Rhea be the babyface and ride with Bianca? As the crowd is switching. Rhea Ripley did all the heel moves. Bianca did all the face moves, earned her spot, didn't badmouth anyone, and the crowd changed. So I think, yeah, the crowd is switching. The crowd switched on Bianca, too, a while ago. It's so funny to me that the crowd switched on Bianca twice now and hasn't switched on Cody once. But then they switched on Cena, we've seen back and forth throughout the years. So it's there with certain faces, but not other faces. So that's always... It's just weird to me. That's the reason why I like watching wrestling. There's so many of these weird dynamics to really pay attention to, not just in storytelling and physical matches and all that stuff, but just in audience responses, into what humans react to, into how society views things. So I'm not trying to get like super deep on a Friday night with you, but that's all these little things I just love about watching wrestling. Man, we have 25 minutes left of this ladder match. 25 minutes. If this was a Mania match, would it have gotten this much time? That's my question. New Day, War Raiders, how much time did that give? Someone can look that up really quick. I appreciate it. Alex Shelley, Knock and I have seen too. We got some videos up on our channel of him, I do believe. We've seen them. I don't know if we put the videos up. Mr. Alpart, I'm not going to Double or Nothing. That is in Arizona. That's a bit of a drive for me. Are you going to watch Double or Nothing? Samoa Joe versus Mox for the title the week before or 2 weeks before him. I don't know, man. I hate Mox, man. He's just so boring to me. Hey, there you go. Catch up with them. If you wind up going, let us know. AEW has great ticket prices, so they really do have great ticket prices. Not gonna got fantastic seats that Swerve liked for pretty cheap. You know what's not cheap? This crap. I don't know how many times I'm going to bring this up tonight, but it's crap. Ooh, you're going to wear a Hurt Syndicate shirt. I like that. I love the crowd sings along to that. That's like, I just love that. Do you think they should add MJF as the own heart of the Hurt Syndicate? And do you think they should add anyone else in the Hurt Syndicate? I kind of like it how it is. I don't want to keep adding people. You know, adding too many people is kind of NWO-ish. And adding people just because they used to be part of a group in another company doesn't need to be done either. Saw this. I talked about this with Knock, but when they put Cedric and Adrian the Adonis in NXT together. Watching Adrian with his chemistry against Cedric, I was fine with Cedric being released, and I'm fine with Cedric not really being in the Hurt Syndicate. If he goes to AW, cool. If he goes to TNA, cool. But he's Steve Blackman-ish, if you know what I'm saying. This is so wild to me. We were just talking about TNA Rebellion coming out this weekend. Watching Motor City Machine Guns in WWE is still kind of wild to me. You know what I wish maybe? I want Street Profits to have the titles for a while. These things got hot potatoed so much in the last 3-4 months. A best out of 3, Motor City Machine Guns, Street Profits, but have them take place far enough apart, not every week. I like the Carmelo Andrade feud that went on week after week, but I like that not as a pay-per-view like title feud. Oh, there's the ad for these crummy bum-ass tickets. I'm going to keep bringing this up, man. I'm going to keep bringing this up because bullshit. I was so looking forward to going. Man. Oh, he landed on Alex Shelley's arm. Oh, he landed Alex Shelley's elbow. You see that? Dawkins, right on it. WWE, we want your money. They should put a $sign through the E. This is very good for the crowd. I gotta say, this is the kind of thing you do if, let's say, Cena wasn't there. You do matches like this to me. If they do a really cool women's ladder match, which I thought they should have done for the US title this year, or the IC title specifically. These are the kind of things, because you're not going to have Roman, you're not going to Punk, you're not going to have Cena for too many more dates. And that's a good time to start pushing new people. Yeah, I want the Street Profits to have them for a long time, to be honest. Here's what I want. Them to have them for a long time, and then the storyline to happen after this is their breakup storyline, and then they can be singles wrestlers. I want that to be it, not anything else. This to kind of be their final run until if they want to regroup again. They've been tag teams for years. Heart Foundation, how long were they a tag team before they went singles? 4 years? 5 years? Ooh. No, Montez can talk, and if you get Angelo in the right setting, he can talk 100 miles an hour too. If you do, let me know who would be his manager. I don't think too many people are as smooth as Montez on the mic. Maybe put Candace with DIY. Best tag team champions are on what show right now? SmackDown, Raw, NXT, TNA, or AEW? Best champions, I'm going to say, are on SmackDown. All-time greats are on Raw, The New Day. Who are the AEW champs again? Why can't I remember? Let me know who the AEW champs are, and then I'll hit you back up. If you got this answer for Mr. Allpower, the Street Profits are just so damn good. Ooh, ropes on the junk. Who are the AEW tag champs? I know it's not Private Party. Oh, I'm sorry, Hurt Syndicate. I like the Hurt Syndicate more as individuals than tag champs. I think they're working. They're working. It's just Street Profits, man. New Day, I really do like them as heels. I just think for some reason something's not. They're like a click away. These are the type of matches Gargano and Ciampa can really shine at. Oh, Good point, Joe Tessitore. There is no let up. 3 great teams in here, man. These are the kind of things that had DIY made in NXT. This is the kind of thing that Candice LeRae was involved in. She'd be kind of good in too. Watch her indie stuff, man. She's got great matches against men. She takes bumps. Just got to find the right feud for Candice LeRae. Oh, it's about to be messed up. Angelo. Ooh, okay. That was about to be ugly. That was about to be really ugly. Johnny Gargano took that. Ooh, USA is definitely cutting the feed on that one. Ooh. Speaking of ooh, did you see the last instructor said there's a disturbing scene with Bella Ramsey coming up? Oh, shoot. I got to start playing the game more so I don't get surprised. I did not see that. Apparently, episode 6 is a big episode. It's a big episode. Episode 3 is this Sunday. Episode 6 is apparently a huge episode, so maybe that's it. Oh, man. 2 and 6 were the big ones, they said. I hope the Thunderbolts premieres this Monday, because if it is, I'm just going to live stream the whole thing from down the street. I don't think they're going to do a Hollywood one, though, because they did the one overseas. Oh, here we go. He's going to fly out of the ring. It's like a high-flying Frankenstein or electric chair. There we go. That was cool. Nice switch of the camera shot, too. Holy crap. I don't think Motor City Machine Guns are going to be alive after this match. All right, again, if you're into The Last of Us, please check out our reviews. We got episode 1 and 2 reviews up right now, and we'll be back on Monday for 3. We're very excited for that. We still have 15 minutes left tonight. This is awesome, chat. This is awesome. This is great. You know, I don't remember too many matches like this on Rampage. What is that? What is that? What he just... He just used a prosthetic leg. That's fucking wild. Holy crap. I love that. How do you plan that? How do you book that? That was awesome. That was awesome. He's a prosthetic leg. Good on the fan, too, for helping. That was a cool moment. The Sicilian psychopath. He does look a lot, well, I mean, more Sicilian. He looks like a henchman. He looks like a Grand Theft Auto 4 henchman. What is this? Why is the table upside down on there? Oh, if they can set the table up on top of the ladder, this might be one of the coolest spots. You think the guy with the prosthetic leg was booked for Mania? And then he had to change his plans? Again, any movie recommendations, let me know. Of course, this weekend, we talked about they're setting up a bad spot. You got Sinners and Until Dawn coming out this weekend. Episode 3 is being re-released, and Queen of the Ring is being re-released in very select theaters as we watch this insane ladder match. Man. I don't think anyone's going to Backlash after this. Oh, this could have been WrestleMania. This could have been a WrestleMania. Oh, Tez. What are you doing, Tez? I love Tez, but I just want him to be careful. I want a good singles run with him down the line. So smooth. Montez, you're so smooth. I'm gonna try to get that R-Truth shirt. I love that R-Truth shirt. He's one of my he's on my if I have a personal favorite Mount Rushmore, R-Truth is on my personal favorite Mount Rushmore. Because again, another former TNA guy who again will see TNA Rebellion this Sunday live here in LA. I remember he went to TNA from WWE and or vice versa. Ron the Truth Killings. Remember Monty Brown? Man, Monty Brown was it in TNA when I used to watch. When I used to watch on pay-per-view, their weekly show on pay-per-view. I think it was like $5 to watch. Pros right there, the correction from Gargano and Tez. I keep seeing Ciampa, and I'm like, who the hell is this bald dude? His face reminds me of the old guy from Home Alone with the shovel. I love Friday Nights with you guys. Thanks for watching. And it broke the ladder. Ciampa got that one too. Holy crap. This could have been seen live by a WrestleMania crowd. Maybe this got taken off the WrestleMania card because it's going to outshine everything but the main event at WrestleMania Night 1. Oh, man. This is a WrestleMania match. We're watching a WrestleMania match a week after. What's the better booking for this match? Tonight or last week, Friday? I'm going to say tonight because otherwise we've been talking about the New Day War Raiders match a little differently if I had to follow this one. Oh, that's right. The titles are on the line. I don't even know why the titles being on the line didn't even cross my mind. I'm just so used to like random ECW hardcore matches. I miss going to ECW shows live. We used to get $10 tickets. That was with fees. Not tickets like this bullshit. $330 for a combo. I got a combo. Uh-oh. This is going to be cool. Get ready. What is this match? This match is so good. This match is so good. What's better, this SmackDown or Monday's Raw? Oh, so good. This is good, man. This is a good match. Yeah, this is your encore to WrestleMania. Ciampa, beard on a pole match. Still got the eyes. He's still got the crazy eyes. So it's all there. It's just like an actor. If an actor just has it in the eyes, you're back in the role. Is he going to go? There's still 9 minutes left. No, someone's got to run up. No way. Oh, we're getting a crazy spot. We're getting a crazy spot. Ciampa hanging on like his beard was last week. Oh, Dawkins is doing it. Oh, Dawkins, the big man. What's he going to do? This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh. What? Come on. Does his foot hit first? Oh no, Dawkins broke it. Okay. Holy crap, man, this match. Everyone who had a match at WrestleMania should be thankful this was not on. Holy crap, this match is it. This match is it. Oh, it's Phantom X. How you doing? Just wait like that. Thanks for joining, Phantom. This match is it, man. This match is so good. Hope you're having a good Friday. We're having a blast tonight. Oh my god. Here we go. Are they going to move? There's no one up. Oh, who's up over there? Gargano. Oof. That's what we're saying, Phantom. Stole the fucking show at WrestleMania. It's going to get a bunch of views, and these people get. I'm happy for everyone that's going to be seen, but this should have been a WrestleMania match. This would have been such a great WrestleMania moment. And again, you'd have 6 people getting WrestleMania moments. I like New Day, man. I love New Day, but who do you want to win? I still say Street Profits should retain. Triple H isn't the booker thought he was, and I heard every booker only has 3 to 4 years of quality booking before they lose the plot. What do you say about that? Montez wins! No! I agree with that a little bit. I totally do. WrestleMania kind of deflated me a little bit on Triple H. That's all I'm saying. What if Randy beats Cena and said he'll break Cena's record? I would like that. We have 5 minutes. I don't think this is going to happen yet. Let me just say this. You see that meme going around? AEW could do something fun and terrible. They could give Ric Flair a title to mess up this whole Cena storyline. Yes. Can you imagine if Ric Flair got another title? Yeah, Randy's at 14, I do believe, per WWE. There we go. I think you're ahead, Phantom. I gotta keep it down for a little one, but fuck. What a match. What a match. Oh, yeah. They've never been in NXT. That is a good one. Just talking earlier about a draft might help too, shake up the Raw tag team side. That was a great match. Holy crap, commercial free. Such a smart move. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, that was good. I'm so happy we watched that together. Whew. Hell yeah, it was a good finish. Nice. Man. That holy crap. I wonder what they think about that not being at WrestleMania. But that was good. That was so good. So many spots, so many. That match was nonstop. We've seen some great TLC matches that had some lulls in there. This had no lull. Would this match have gotten this amount of time on WrestleMania? This match went half an hour, commercial free. Yes, with intros, but the intros weren't super long. The design of this era's WWE Championship belts are so much better than the color coordinated mess. Yes, this is so good. These are my favorite belts in wrestling. Easily, these tag titles are my favorite belts in wrestling. I love these championship titles. There it is. I agree. The SmackDown beat Raw. This didn't feel like a filler whatever. I loved this SmackDown better than Raw. Man, this is a good match. What a good match. What a good damn match. Fuck. That was good. Man, yeah, nice finish. The House of Black is going to have a nice finish later on tonight. Aleister, Zelina, big nights for both of them. Big nights for all 6 of these competitors. This way. Where am I? There we go. Look at this. They can't even keep up with the highlights. They have to keep running the highlights quick. Look at Tez is so good. Gargano is so good. Ciampa, Motor City Machine Guns. I got to hit up Eric and Knock after this. Make sure they watch this. This is good. Those belts are pretty. The HBK inspired gear in the Street Profits. Those abs, unreal. What a damn match. What a damn night. Whew. And we used to watch Rampage. What the fuck were we thinking? Montez is so smooth. How do you hit that so pinpoint accurately? Dive outside the ring to smash on the table to make it look like the opponent takes all of the heat and the hit and the hit. And oh. Now their faces with the crowd. Who knows? Motor City Machine Guns. Great showing. DIY, great showing. Aleister Black's old music is back. Thanks, Mr. All Power. I tried to think of stuff to do on Friday nights, and this card was so stacked, I figured just watch SmackDown. Get you guys psyched for TNA Rebellion. We had some great videos. We have to rush as far as we can ahead of these smelly, disgusting wrestling fans for our general admission seats. For TNA Rebellion, it's like 5 rows that you pay from $600 to $200 for, and the rest of the stadium, just if you're watching this on any form of socials or pay-per-view or YouTube or whatever, all the rest is general admission. All the rest of TNA is $53. Not this bullshit. But that's it. That's it. We had a good time, huh? We watched SmackDown together. We talked about new movies coming out. Like Sinners, that is already out. Until Dawn. We talked about the re-release of Queen of the Ring in episode 3 this weekend. What are you doing? Are you having a good weekend? I don't know if I'm going to have a good weekend or not, but I'm going to try to have a damn good weekend. Why? Because all we could do. I mean, not going to try to have a good Sunday. I'm going to try to have a good one with the fam tomorrow. Going to have a good one with the missus tonight. Sip some nice drink a little later and celebrate a great stream with some good people that I love. Thank you for being here with me on a Friday night. That is it. Oh, that is it. Aleister Black. Tag team triple threat. And you. Thank you for a good night. Man. I'm just going to end the stream with our theme. I need a good bit of music just to calm down and relax too. Thanks again for a great Friday night. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for spending it with me, Zach from West Coast Pop. Enjoy TNA Rebellion footage live right here, live, and possibly Thunderbolts premiere live Monday. We'll see. But either way, thank you again. Have a great weekend and be excellent to each other. Take care, everyone. Don't worry, I'm just trying to figure stuff out because I'm an old man. Later, everyone.
Troy and Abbott.
I'm Buffy.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Get away from her, you.
You're gonna see some serious family.
Assemble.